Having spent 18 years as a PC, a proper copper, I've got the experience and the understanding of what is needed, and so that's basically why I decided I would stand. I firmly believe that the position of the Police and Crime Commissioner, the most important aspect of that is that if elected, I will be able to represent the residents of Surrey, their concerns, and have an influence on the way that the police do their job. For example, frontline policing. It's unquestionably the case that in the last 18 years, the frontline policing, in fact more than 18 years, because it was going on when I was serving, the frontline policing has suffered from years of continual budgetary cuts by successive Tory and Labour governments. And when you get those cuts taking place year after year after year after year, something's got to give. And the frontline service has definitely suffered, in my opinion. And that's one of the things that I would like to rectify. And people that I've spoken to, they all say exactly the same thing. You know, they want to see more bobbies on the beat. I had a brief conversation with the Chief Constable, and she was saying that they're spending a lot of money on covert policing, which is cutting down on the major crime. But you try and tell that to the residents, you know, they don't see it. Yes, it's important, and I would certainly support the Chief Constable on that. But when it comes to local issues, then the people want to see a bobby on the beat.
On a related issue, the recent Joint Criminal Justice Inspection Report said that 1 in 8 crimes these days are dealt with informally, which is grown from 1 in 200 in 2008. So these are crimes that are being dealt with without a caution, without a formal caution, without being taken in and charged. Do you think this is common sense policing, or do you think this is justice not being done?
It's justice not being done. Again, as I said, there is no deterrent. You know, as a young boy of 15, one of my mates got caught stealing some sweets from a shop, and he got 6 months in Borstal. And when he got out, you know, the fact he did 6 months in Borstal deterred every one of the lads that I knocked about with. It deterred. We weren't going to. No way. We weren't going to have that. That is what I mean by a deterrent. You know, my father actually turned around and said, "You even speak to him when he gets out, and I'll leather you." You know, and there was no way. That's a deterrent thing. Now that a kid goes into a shop and steals 20 or 30 quid video game, it's dealt with by a caution.
He should be taken in, charged, and put through the
and go through the justice system.